Okay, guys, managed to not drop the lathe. It is really heavy for two people. And, gentlemen, I know we all have the occasional criticism of our wives, but my gal came out in the dark behind the garage here. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I didn't even have a headlamp on. We each have one. And, yeah, she's never seen one of these things, so she had trouble figuring out just where to grab here on the lighter end. And I say lighter, she still had the full weight of the carriage and the apron. So we made it, I don't know, a good, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 feet or so with this sucker and put it up on the bench. Didn't, I was pretty tired. I had to hold it for a few, maybe a minute while she got the other end out of the trunk. This was facing me, the back end of the car. But we got her in the Volvo. There's quite a bit of wear here from some goof dropping the chuck. Um, I asked Hank where he actually got it today, and he says Langley. So I'm wondering if it's from a secondary school or something, because it definitely has a little bit of that abuse. And the tailstock, I looked at it when we had it off, has a bit of wear. So the gears look pretty good though. It's not bolted down. This is just balanced. I put a chunk of wood. What I'm trying to do is wiggle it around and get the 13.5 inches here between this bolt and where you mount the engine base plate there. But 13.5 will make it line up with the belt and the rig that he had it set up. This looks like, see, it says machine shop, so I'm wondering if it's like from a high school, because it looks like the original motor. Like, holy crap, pretty heavy stuff. Yeah, I wiggled it around a couple times. Let's see how I did here. Yeah. So I'm up to. Oh yeah, that's bang on. Okay. So that is literally, holy crap. So 13.5 inches right there. Yeah. So if I mount that right there, now I don't know if I want to have a look at the angle of these pulleys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come this way maybe a tiny bit more. I really want these pull, or just pull this way a bit. Might be smarter, because I see that the big flywheel has enough room here, so if I back this off the wall like even a couple centimeters, it'll be fine. So, okay. And yeah, the cover's gonna go here, so maybe I, excuse me, maybe I will leave that. Okay. A lot of sawdust action today. Okay. We'll come back when I'm a little more set up. Maybe I'll wait until the morning, but that's where she is. Pretty tight in the garage. But she'll work. And if I can get this out of the way, it will be much nicer in here. But for now, I actually have enough room to work. Pretty good. Yeah, and I'm gonna need access to here. So that's why I left this space and why I didn't make this bench longer, because I really knew I'd have to be in here quite a bit, changing gears, you know, dealing with it. This I'm gonna mount probably somewhere over here, even if it's on the edge of the, I don't want it, they were on the front here. This switch quite often was on the front with these mounting bolts right here, and yeah, it's easy to smack it. And of course, if you're not ready and the chuck starts turning, that's not good. And I already notice I've got what looks to be sand in the, oh my god, in the thread. I had a blanket in the car that I used to quote protect this thing, and I think I've actually gotten a bit of beach sand on the chuck threads. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it's just like fucking sticking to the grease. Yikes. So I'll clean that up. I really think I should leave the actual bolting until tomorrow. A little bit excited. I kind of want to get it all done. There, that looks a little better. I'll clean it a little better tomorrow. Okay. Pretty sure it'll be plenty accurate for government work. Alright. Okay, just about to go in. I drilled the holes for the bolts. I think I got the pattern right. A little sticky getting the bolts in. But of course, should have measured the bolt length because I don't have enough thread underneath to do up the nuts. So I got to go to the Home Depot tomorrow and get longer bolts. But other than that, that's what it looks like set up. Got that positioned properly, the tensioner here. And just a quick check with the cheap level. It's level that way. The ways are level, pretty close. Yeah, okay. Good enough. I'm gonna give it, it's got a bit of dust and stuff, but carriage is still locked. So maybe unlock that in a bit. In fact, I could probably unlock that now. There we go. Leaves oil, but yeah, that's basically it. I can probably put the hex stock on real quick. Just set it on there. There's the hex stock here. That slid off really easy earlier today. Thing weighs like, I don't know how something so small could weigh so little. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to slide it around because it's already got enough wear on it. Like, dude, I checked it, it's upside down, you know. But, again, for the purposes that I'm using, yeah, there's definitely some wear on the hex stock. So we need to oil the bed and clean it. But the hex stock, it's all relatively clean. But that's what it looks like. Assembled, quill, lock there. The quill's kind of beaten to shit as well. That's what makes me think that it was a shop, like a high school shop, lathe for a while. So there you go. Just got to put the chuck on. But I want to deal with these bolts tomorrow and hopefully get it running.